Hi, I'm Joel Cohen. I'm on the board of the EYSO, and I'm also the parent of a former student. And my story with the EYSO actually began with my daughter's story with the EYSO. She started violin at 5, and I started playing with her, and we were playing together for about 5 years, and it was actually kind of cute. We would go to individual lessons, and then in group class, there would be a 5-year-old, and another 5-year-old, and another 5-year-old, and then me, and another 5-year-old down the line. So I was like the biggest kid in the class for a while. And then her teacher could see how serious she was becoming and how much she was enjoying the violin and recommended that she join the EYSO, which I had never heard of before. But we went, and it was out in Elgin, and we, of course, lived in Chicago, so it was a bit of a commute. But she did audition. She loved the people. The conductors were marvelous. The kids were serious about music, but they were respectful of each other, decent kids. Pretty much the environment that you would love to have your kid be in. And for 9 years, she was in the EYSO. It was like a second home to her. And for me, the greatest part of it, aside from seeing her play challenging music that she really loved, was the drive in with her. Every weekend on the Sunday that we come in for rehearsal was about over an hour each way, and we would talk about anything and everything, and just had a ball. I mean, talked about the creation of the universe, talked about, you know, well, not boys so much for a while anyway, but we talked about music, we talked about her ambitions. Sometimes we talked about nothing, or we just sat quietly together. But it was really a great bonding time for us. And I saw her really thrive in the EYSO, the values of the organization, the nurturing that they did of her. I mean, I saw her blossom. She started off very, very shy and really became much more confident and poised. I credit the EYSO for a lot of that. And it was just a pleasure. And I thought it was so well organized and so well run that I actually came and joined the board. And to my pleasure, found out that it was equally well run and professional in the board as well. And I guess that kind of makes sense that pretty much everything they do is well thought out, planned, and has a deep philosophy, obviously child centric, and goes way beyond the music. It really does have the kids listen and notice and analyze on a much deeper level. So I can't possibly describe that in a short period of time, but I do invite anyone to go and try to visit a rehearsal or obviously see a concert when it's permissible to see it in person, although this coming weekend there will be a video concert. Highly recommend seeing it. After you leave a rehearsal, you just feel so uplifted because the spirit of it and the giving and the nurturing and the communal thought is just really amazing. So I highly recommend it. Please feel free, support this organization any way you can.